Hi, my name is Angel Godzik, and I am so excited that you're here. Today's video is number one. It is the debut of Angel Godzik here on YouTube, and we are going to start in the root chakra because that's really your foundation. That's your support. That is your stability and your grounding to the earth, but also inside. So, no props, all levels. Grab your mat and come join me. To begin our practice today, we're actually going to start in an easy seat. So you're just going to come into any seat that is best for you. And if you need support or elevation underneath your hips, just grab a pillow or a folded blanket to elevate you up. And sometimes that helps with the hips and the knees. If cross-legged doesn't work, you can come out more like this. You can come sit onto your heels, just again, whatever feels best to you. So I'm going to start in cross-legged or easy seat, and I'm going to move from side to side just to find my stability. And I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes and take a few breaths. Breathe in through your nose and do a nice cleansing breath out your mouth. On the next inhale, breathe in your nose and out your nose. Continue this in and out to start to slow and steady and ground your energy. Allow your root, your tailbone, to press down and your belly up, lifting the shoulders up and back, the hands relaxing on your knees or to your side. Make sure you're not holding your breath, you're always breathing. Nose breath is the best here to help calm the nervous system, but if you need to breathe through your mouth, by all means, please do. Anytime. You never want to be overly taxed or in panic or in pain in yoga, so allow your body to be the guide. So on an inhale, we're going to go ahead and reach out and all the way up, connecting your hands above you, and exhale, draw your hands down into your chest. We're going to do that 2 more times. Breathe in, reach up and together, and then exhale, draw it down. 1 more, reaching out and all the way up, drawing the energy now down and back to your center. Go ahead and take your right hand out to the side, lift your left arm up, and on an exhale, fold towards the right. Soften that top shoulder, maybe look up, lifting the chest up. Coming back through center, both hands come up, breathe, and then exhale. Other arm comes down, and then tilt and stretch. Side body stretch here. Really opening up the side body. You can lift up, maybe look up, maybe even tilt up towards the sky. If that's too much on your neck or shoulders, just keep it towards the midline here. Breathe in, come back to center, bring your hands together, and then exhale, come through your heart. So we're going to start our practice actually in the back of your mat, and obviously I'm over to the side here just for better viewing. But we're going to start in a lower yogi squat. So you're going to take your feet nice and wide, the mat's width here. And if you can sit back on your heels. If you need a block or pillows or blankets underneath your sits bones, you can totally grab that here. So it's going to look like this. And you're going to take your legs nice and wide and use your elbows as resistance to the inner knees. Palms come together, thumbs to your heart, allowing the decompression of your low spine to work itself out. The weight of your hips, your feet, all grounding to the earth, lifting the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders, and elongating the spine here. So from here, you're going to start to take your hands down to the mat. We're going to come into a forward fold. And so you're going to be at the back of your mat. And take your feet nice and wide and grab your opposite elbows or let your arms dangle down. And on an exhale, just relax down, release your head, release your neck. You can shake it out. Your knees can be bent quite a bit here, whatever you need, especially if this is your first fold of the day, or you've been sitting all day, or you just woke up, you might need a little extra love here. Take a breath in and exhale. From here, you're going to walk your feet, your hands forward, not your feet, your hands forward, spreading your fingers wide, coming into downward facing dog. So downward dog, you're going to have your feet on the ground behind you, hips width, or maybe even wider. Your knees can be bent a lot or a little. Your heels might be up or they might be down on the mat. It's really dependent on your insertion points and your flexibility. Sometimes it feels really nice to pedal one side to the other. Sometimes they call it walking your dog. And just adding a little bit of movement. Your fingers are spread nice and wide, pressing through the fingertips. You're pressing away from your fingertips, so your arms are nice and long. Your hips start to lift, and then the heels are reaching down. If at any time, if downward facing dog is too much, just drop your knees and come into child's pose. Take one more breath, inhale, and exhale. Go ahead and look forward and walk up to the top of your mat into that forward fold. Come into a halfway lift. You can come up to your fingertips or to your shins, and then exhale, you're going to fold down. On an inhale, you can slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time until you're coming all the way up to a stand towards the top of your mat. From here, you're going to inhale, reach all the way up, and then exhale, fold all the way down. Again, halfway lifting, breathing in. And then as you exhale, you're going to step your right foot back, coming into a lunge or crescent pose here. You can drop your knee if that feels best to you, or you can lift it. You can keep your hands on your front thigh as you're pulling away here, or your hands can lift up into the sky. Take a breath in, breathe in. And then on your exhale, you're going to come into warrior two. So your back foot is going to turn. Your front knee is still facing forward. You're going to look down. You should be able to see your big toe. So nice and wide. And then hands come in forward and behind you. Nice deep lunge. Breathing in and exhaling. Drop your back hand, flip your front palm, and reach back to reverse your warrior here. Nice deep lunge. Breathing in and breathing out. Use your inhale to come back up. And as you exhale, you're going to actually step to the top of your mat. From here, you're going to come into tree pose. So you're going to take your right foot to your ankle, your shin, or all the way up to your thigh. Your hands can stay on your hips. They can come to your heart or even behind you or into the sky. It is so common to fall out of this pose. My advice is to find one thing that's not moving in front of you that you can gaze at. And then you'll soften your shoulders. You'll soften your eyes. You'll feel the ground underneath your toes, lifting straight up. Take a big breath in. Exhale it all out. Go ahead and step down, and you can shake it out. And then we'll come to the top of your mat. On your inhale, you're reaching all the way up, and we're going to flow for the next side. Exhale, fold all the way down. Step your left foot back this time into a lunge. Again, you can come into low lunge, or you can come all the way up into crescent lunge, which is just a high lunge here. Hands can be lifted or to your heart or on your thigh. Big breath. And then exhale, you're going to twist and pivot into warrior two. Arms expand. The knee is facing forward. Look down. You should see your big toe. And breathe. Ground through your feet. Feel the earth underneath your toes, your inner foot, outer foot, and your heel. Flip your palm. Reach all the way back for reversing your warrior. Keep a nice deep lunge here. One more breath, and then exhale, come up, and then step into your tree pose on the next side. Again, find your ankle, your shin, or higher than the knee. You don't really want to press against the knee. It could compromise it. You might notice that one side is completely different than the other. That's totally normal, totally okay. You might fall out a lot. Some days we're more balanced and some days we're more grounded. That's why it's important to pay attention to how we're feeling every day, because it is different. Our circumstances, our situations, our priorities, our responsibilities are different every single day. Breathe in. Exhale and go ahead and step down and shake it out. Okay, we're gonna flow one more time and then meet down to the bottom of the mat. So on the inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then on your exhale, come into downward facing dog. This time you're gonna take one breath here, and then as you exhale, go ahead and lower your knees and come into child's pose. Your knees are nice and wide here. Forehead to the mat, arms can reach forward. If that doesn't feel good on your shoulders, you can always take them around back towards your heels. And then we're going to go through a little flow here from child's pose into upward facing dog or cobra. So on your inhale, you're going to come all the way forward into a back bend. And this is cobra where your knees are down. If your knees are lifted, this is more upward dog. You're going to breathe in here and then exhale. Come back to child's pose, and you can do that a few times. On your inhale, lift up, and then exhale back into your child's pose. And you can linger in one pose over the other if you'd like for longer time. Just feel what your body needs. And we'll do it one more time, and then we'll meet back into child's pose. Few breaths here. Allow the body to sink and melt, release, and relax. You are completely supported by the earth, by your love, and all the good energy around you. On your inhale, go ahead and come up, and we're going to come into a seated forward fold. So you're just going to allow your feet to come out straight in front of you. Again, this is another great place to grab a block or a blanket and put it underneath your hips if this feels uncomfortable for you. You can bend the knees as well, but we're going to be in seated forward fold for a few breaths, so make sure that you're not overextending and it doesn't hurt too bad. So, or at all, really. You don't want any pain. You want it to have resistance, but not pain. On your inhale, go ahead and lengthen through your body, and then exhale, start to fold forward. We're pressing through our heels here. This is an active forward fold because we're working on the grounding first and the activation of our back body. And you might notice on your inhales where you can lengthen, and then exhales, you're gonna fold a little deeper into that space. So we're gonna take 2 more breaths here. And then we'll allow it to come in a passive forward fold, which is just relaxing, allowing your toes to relax, your feet to relax, your ankles, maybe flipping your palms and just rounding and folding. And stay here for a few breaths, softening the shoulders, the eye sockets, the jaw. Feeling the breath inside of the body. You are alive. You are safe. You are supported. And you're grounded. And then very slowly flip your palms if they are not facing down. Start to roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time, just like we did when standing. And we're going to come into a seated twist here. So you're going to draw your right knee in. It can stay to the inside of the left leg or it can cross over. And you're going to sit up nice and tall and breathe in. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist. You can twist towards the knee here. You can hold it, or you can take your elbow outside of the knee. You might just look to your right, or you might start to look behind you, allowing you don't want the spine to collapse. You want it to be straight up, pressing through your left heel and breathing. One more breath. Then unwind on your exhale, and then we'll switch sides here. Drawing the left knee in, inside or outside of that thigh. Breathing in to sit up nice and tall, and then twisting on that exhale. Pressing to the right heel again, and if you want to go further by bringing the elbow to the outside, you can. Taking your gaze to the left or behind you. And take a deep breath. And then exhale, slowly unwind. And you're going to take your legs and bend your knees. And your feet are wider than hips width, about your mat's width. And you're just going to drop your knees to one side and then drop your knees to the other. Just windshield wiper, undoing anything that we may have caused a little bit of stress. Just help to release what was activated in a good way. So you activate it, you acknowledge it, you activate it, and you release it. Moving the body helps the mind become still, helps you become more grounded in your decisions and your emotions, your thoughts. And then we'll meet back into a seat. This time, if you started in an easy seat, just switch the leg that you had in front. Go ahead and switch to the other side now. And we're going to sit here for just a few moments. And I'd like for it to be just, again, comfortable. Again, grab any props or anything that you need here. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it all out. Closing your eyes, breathing in your nose. And out your nose. You can tell when your root chakra is off. If you feel flighty, backwards, easily triggered, very ungrounded, unattached, unconnected to the earth and your surroundings, you're probably misaligned or out of balance. You can come back to this practice to help you regain composure, find your balance, find your grounding, and then you'll be able to reconnect with that emotional stability and support. One more breath in, breathe in. Exhale, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you so much for spending just a few moments to practice with me today. Doing yoga poses, asana poses, the physical side really helps the mental, spiritual, and even the physical body. So congratulations to you for coming here and choosing you. I hope you come back to my next video. Again, my name's Angel Godzik. Click subscribe and follow. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me any comments if you have any requests for yoga videos. I do plan to do one for each of the chakras. So that's exciting, and that's where I'm going to start. You can go to my website to learn more, angelgodzik.com, or like I said, just follow me here. Thank you so much for being a part of this.